Oh. That's the sound of it nearly being Christmas. If you're watching in the future, this again, logically, this doesn't make any sense at all. Thank you for the support of the series. I know I keep saying it, but I do appreciate it. There's another one for you today. Something a little bit different from Northern Europe. Yeah, I've not been in this country yet, so it's a new one. Hopefully you enjoy it. If you do, leave a like. Right then, folks. We're off to Denmark. Yes, Bacon and Peter Schmeichel. Brondby IF are the team we're looking at, and this is the challenge then. Brondby were a Danish superpower during the 90s and are hoping to take the crown once again. Despite some third-place finishes in recent memory, it's not enough for the board or the fans, and it'll be down to you to get them back on top. Can you topple FC Copenhagen? Is the squad even capable of a title, and how many seasons will it take? Last season, you're fourth, and the expectation, a top 2 finish, but eventually top. Okay then, key players. Let's take a look. They're the star ratings for you. There's some interesting ones there. Yeah, that's not too bad. Larson, right back, Mr. Reliable, does a very good job. Bought in a couple of years ago. Wilczek, the target man up top. Not the quickest, but will do a job for you if you treat him nicely. There we are. Kallenberg, I think that's how you say it, the deep line playmaker. And then on loan, you've got Mukhtar, the creative force in the centre. Very, very good for you. You've got some great young prospects as well in the squad. As well as some older players that can tutor them to, I say, greatness. I mean, they're in the Danish league. Let's look at the money then. The money is a balance of 2 million. 122,000 on wage budget, 8,600 remaining, so a few loans can be brought in, and a transfer budget of 809,000. It's not a great deal, but actually there is a few bits you can do. As things stand, you have a small amount of debt coming into the season, and a good season will prevent it. If you come in the top of the table, you'll be fine. Now, with that money, let's look at some transfer targets. There are actually some interesting ones here. Defence, midfield, and attack. Let's run you through them then. David Costas is available on loan from Celta Vigo and would provide some great cover at the centre-back area. Moving slightly further forward then, Simon Poulsen from PSV is available on the transfer list, 120,000 on him. Or Ainsley Maitland-Niles on loan from Arsenal could provide some winger help. I guess that's the phrase I'll use. Thomas Mickelson, finally, you can get him on the cheap as a striker from OB. Would be a perfect striker to complement what you've already got, and you've a limited budget but a little bit of room to bring some players in that could really make a difference. The chap from Arsenal, get him in is what I'm saying. Let's look at the pros then. There are some very nice plus points. You've some young and up-and-coming talent, most of which just happens to be Danish. There's a few from around the world, but most of the good ones are Danish. Although not featured in the key players, goalkeeper Frederik Ronau is one of the best keepers in the league. If you are Danish, I'm sorry about these names. Timu Pukki once had a big reputation and will still score you goals, but giving him a strike partner will make him far better. And your training facilities are impressive. Your junior coaching is excellent, as is your youth recruitment. Getting back into the Champions League, though, is vital. It will provide you with so much more money that you'll be able to stay that force once you've qualified. And now, away with the pros and on to the cons. They're always popping up, causing problems. Brondby are spending as if they're already in Europe. And by Europe, I actually mean the Champions League, which isn't ideal for a team that aren't actually in it. While down the centre, you're quite strong. In the wide areas, as mentioned, there's not a great deal going on, so the loan should be brought in. Only one team in the Danish league gets Champions League qualification, and any qualification just means more qualifying rounds. You don't go straight into a group, and you've 5.7 million worth of debt to be to contend with, and you're paying it off over the next 4 years, which is quite a long time. Central midfielder, though, Thomas Kallenberg is out with a hip injury for the first few months. He'll mainly miss some Europa League action. So then, in summary, it's been too long since Brondby last won a league title, and the competition is stronger than ever. It might not be a one-season challenge, but if you can develop your talent and continue to be near the top, it'll be a matter of time until you're on top of the pile once again. If you're looking for something different while remaining in Europe, this is the save for you. Basically, the league splits, so it becomes quite interesting. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you want to see some previous ones, check out the playlist. If you want to see more, check out the playlist again. I mean, I've mentioned the playlist twice in one episode. Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Check me out on all of those. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again next time. It's nearly Christmas and I've not bought anything for anyone. Hang on, I'll be back later.